Before we start the show today, Una, what do you have to say?
Pizza is the perfect food.
Una.
Something is rotten in the fortress of nerditude.
Nice illusion, nice stalling tactic. But now, what are you going to say to me?
I think the weather's changing. My snakes have been acting weird.
Una!
Is it raining?
Something is raining, but it's not the weather. Come on, you know you have to say it.
Ugh. Alright. Reign supreme, you're the cooler host, and I bow down to you. There.
From you, I will accept that. So, today, on the show...
Rematch! I will guess where we are on the virtual screen and get my cooler host moniker back.
Okay. We'll also share stories, see what's coming up around town, get to know our new resident nerd, experience some evil charity, and discover hidden treasures.
Let's get the show on the road. Roll it, production people.
Detroit may be Motor City, but just down the road in Ann Arbor, Michigan, they have built a motor town. By that I mean a 32-acre vehicle-only haven created by the University of Michigan to develop and test new auto technology. A big focus will be on automotive communications, meaning future cars will be able to talk to other cars, pedestrians, and even traffic lights. Why on earth would you want your car to talk to a traffic light? Hey, buddy, go ahead and turn green already. Mama needs to use the restroom. Also, who the heck is driving these insane talking cars anyway?
Spring is here, down under anyway, and that means it's time to raid your local recycling bins and snag a flight to Australia, because Box Wars is back. In 2002, the creators of Box Wars, also known as the Supreme Overlords, developed this LARP-style cardboard rumble with 4 simple rules. No winners in Box Wars, only losers. Use common sense when constructing your weapons and armor. Don't do anything you wouldn't want done to you. Weapons and armor can be made from cardboard only, and all warriors must forfeit their armor if requested by a miner after the battle has ended, as they are the next generations of warriors. Sounds like an absolute blast. I will say, however, that the ultimate weapon at Box Wars would be a box of matches. What do you mean? I can't bring this into battle with me. It says box in the name. Come on.
Let us move on to some lettuce in space. NASA plans to send humans deep into space to places like Mars by 2030. To do so, they must first be able to grow food organically. Mission completed, the space agency was able to grow lettuce aeroponically, or in an air or mist environment without soil. How cool is that? I'm sure the line will be lengthy to sign up for uncharted space exploration while having to live off of misty lettuce.
Robots have taken over a hotel in Japan! Okay, that hotel was specifically designed to be run by robots. The cleverly named Henna Hotel, or Strange Hotel, is located in the center of a theme park in Nagasaki, Japan. It is the brainchild of Haido Sawada, an entrepreneur who is enthralled with the idea of replacing humans with robots. Same. Hey, Haido, but here's another idea you can get enthralled with. Could you stop building creepy hotels?
Good idea. Boeing has just unveiled what they believe to be the lightest metal ever. The new material is a nickel-phosphorus alloy that is coated onto an open polymer structure. They relate it to the structure of bones and how they look and feel solid, but if you were to cut one open, you would find thin webs of interconnecting proteins. The metal is so light, it actually floats through the air, much like a piece of paper falling to the ground. Boeing, making real planes more and more like paper planes since 1916.
In this frantic, sometimes chaotic world, it's nice to have a place to go and unwind. Now imagine that place and fill it with kittens. That's right, cat cafes have begun springing up in some of the world's larger cities. These kitty cafes give you the chance to spend about an hour in the company of some furry friends while you enjoy the drink of your choice. Warning, these cats may or may not have ringworm. Also, please pardon the smell of the 20+ litter boxes we have in the back.
What's that? Breaking news! I've been told we have one of those here in Denver. It's the Denver Cat Company. All the roaming cats in the cafe are up for adoption. So if you are on the fence about getting a cat, you can go to the cafe and play with the kitties to decide if felines are for you. Don't forget that each visit also comes with a free fashion accessory, cat hair. Now, let's talk about other local things. N3 crew, play the vid. It's elementary. The Denver Museum of Nature and Science caters to nerds. You can still catch The Power of Poison now through January 10th. Another nerdy event, my dear Watson, is the International Exhibition of Sherlock Holmes. Bring your deerstalker, pipe, and keen observation skills and master the art of solving mysteries, running now through January 31st.
Halloween may be over, but another frightening and spooky day is upon us. Friday the 13th. And what better way to celebrate than watching the movie Friday the 13th on the actual day, Friday the 13th? The movie will be playing at the C Film Center.
Almost 60 years ago, an unidentifiable vehicle appeared in the parking lot of the Twin Pines Mall in Hill Valley, California. Was it aliens, a double-secret military experiment, or perhaps, just perhaps, a little girl's souped-up baby doll stroller? Nope, it was a DeLorean in the movie Back to the Future. To celebrate the 30th anniversary of this sci-fi comedy, the Colorado Symphony is having the Symphony at the Movies Back to the Future night on November 14th. It will be more powerful than 1.21 gigawatts.
Find out what all the local game developers are up to and test out the newest games with the Indie Game Expo. Get your game on at the Clutch Gaming Arena and Energy Bar on November 21st.
If a con is what you're more into, don't worry. Head to the Rocky Mountain Con for a comic, gaming, anime, toy, and sci-fi experience. The convention is happening at the Crowne Plaza at the Denver International Airport. It takes place on November 7th and 8th.
This may give Supernatural fans a dilemma, as there is also a Supernatural Con happening this weekend, today through the 8th. What is a geek to do? Too many con choices this weekend. The Supernatural Convention will happening at the Old Digs for Nandesu Con, the Denver Marriott at the Tech Center.
What if you are specifically a robot fan? No dilemma there. Just head north to the Longmont Museum and the Robots Rising exhibit happening now through January 3rd. If you want any more information on these events, feel free to refer to their websites.
You know what it's time for now? Our resident nerds. Mara, Bridget, and I want to welcome our newest resident nerd, Michaela. Come to the set, you guys.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello, my dears.
Thank you for joining us.
On this nerdy adventure. So, obviously, we all know Mara, but we do have a new face.
Yes, we do. Hello.
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 Do you want to tell us who you are? I mean, we know who you are, but
All right. I'm Michaela. I'm the new resident nerd here.
Cool.
Yes.
what makes you nerdy? Because obviously this is a nerd show.
Yes.
What's your cred?
I am a fan of pretty much every fandom that is out there. So
Cool.
that kind of covers it.
You've got some nerd swag today, so can you
I
tell us
do.
maybe some of those and maybe some of your other faves?
Sure. Underneath my flannel here, because flannels are cool, I have a Star Trek t-shirt that I got at Comic-Con this year. And then I also have some Doctor Who sonic screwdriver earrings that I got for my birthday a couple weeks ago. And I have much other nerdy stuff, including several Star Trek pajamas and some
Alright.
other nerdy pajamas as well.
Alright. Like, what do you think about Sherlock?
Sherlock is the bomb. The
Alright.
BBC Sherlock, for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Are you up to date on your Doctor Who watching for this season?
Mostly. I'm a few episodes behind, but
Okay. I'm
That's
close.
fair.
mostly
How,
there.
how are you liking this season thus far?
I like it. Some of it is reminiscent of some old stuff, which is kind
Cool.
of, I don't know if I like it or not. Could come up with some new ideas,
Fair, fair.
but
You know.
I get
I like
ya.
it so far.
You liking the new Doctor?
I feel like people underestimated him. Like they were like, I
Yeah.
don't know, we don't want another old guy. But
Yeah.
then like I thought
He's doing,
He's a
he's
pretty
doing
cool
it well.
old guy.
Yeah.
He's like a different
he's
doctor
cool.
than
Yeah.
we've seen before. It's interesting. Interesting.
That's fair.
How do you feel about like the whole like deal of having an old companion with the new Doctor? Like, do you think that's
Well, I think
working
that's
out
kind of
pretty
like with Rose.
well? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
think
do you
she
think
was
it's
the only
working out in
I
this
think-
pairing? Because like sometimes it's weird and awkward, like
Yeah.
that transition. But
I think it's working out for the most part. I think it was kind of cool how they had Clara not like him at first
Yeah.
and not want to go with him. I thought that was kind of good characterization, but
like see how that transition works.
yeah.
Well, cool. We've got some
Okay.
games. You guys want to play the games?
I think we
I
should play
do.
some
It's been a
games.
while.
We haven't
So,
played some games
Yeah.
in a while.
What has it been, like the first episode?
While Bridget's mixing those up, is there anything else you're interested in that's nerdy other than TV shows, games,
I also
cosplay?
enjoy learning. So school.
learning.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty nerdy.
Education.
Education. I love reading books. We recently read Hamlet in my English class.
Oh,
my God,
It was
yes.
pretty great.
that's exciting.
To be or not to be?
Yes.
Is
That is the question.
The question.
Did you have a fake skull?
We did. We
That's good.
did like Half-Life at the end, which is where you perform a scene in a minute and then 30 seconds and then 15
Ooh,
and
that
7 and then
sounds
3.
fun.
And so we got props and it was a lot of fun.
That sounds like so much
Sounds
fun.
pretty radical.
Yes. All
Okay,
right.
I think we're done mixing, but before we
Alright.
play the game, let's review the rules a little bit. So,
Yeah, play
as
this
we
game.
can see, we've got this nice here colorful bowl of paper slips. And I'm going to begin by having Una pull a white slip from this bowl, and then we will see where we can go from there. But we're going to come up with some pretty nerdy type things.
Yep.
So, Una,
All right, keep nerds in mind. Keep nerds in mind, my friends. All right. We got social media.
okay, so the way this one's going to work is we are going to pull a purple slip from the bowl, and based on each of these purple slips have a famous person or character. Like this one says JFK. Yes, that president. And then we are going to go from that, whoever has the best idea for a social network that JFK might use, or whoever we draw, will then tell us what that social media is and why. So, do you
Alright.
want to pull the first one as well?
Yeah. All right, let's get down there so I'm not like seeing.
No,
them.
purple. We're doing purple.
Purple. We are
Purple.
doing purple. All right. I pulled John F. Kennedy.
It's okay.
Go figure.
JFK.
Let's see.
JFK. I don't know. I think there's a big deal with
Yeah.
presidents using Twitter because, like, I just think
Oh,
that that's kind of useful. Like, it's just like an easy way to get your message out there. So, I don't know. I kind of see him as a Twitter kind of guy, but I don't know about you guys. I mean, I think
I feel like there
He'd
would be
be
a
more-
certain level of humor to him,
but
I'm not sure.
yeah, I feel like he could be funny, but like
Yeah, I'm thinking either just Twitter or Facebook.
I was thinking Facebook. But
Facebook?
Twitter
Yeah.
works.
Because then he could, I feel like he was like up to date in like the modern age.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he would probably be like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I could also see like
Facebooking.
change.org.
Ooh, I could also
True.
see change.org. And I feel like he would, yeah, I feel like changes is a good one for him. Okay, so who wants to go next? Who wants to draw our next person out of the bowl? Do you want to draw it for us?
Draw purple for us.
Bugs Bunny.
Ooh,
I heard inside with this one.
Bugs Bunny.
I cannot think of like a carrot website.
A carrot
I'm trying to
website?
think of a carrot
eBay.
website. I'm not-
He just Instagrams a bunch of like
I could
pictures of
definitely
carrots.
see
Instagram.
Him posing
Instagram,
with
that's
him.
it.
Yes. Oh.
Yes,
Making
that
a
would be
carrot
perfect.
cake.
Carrot cake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every step though. He'd
Or
be one of those
Pinterest,
people.
perhaps,
Yeah.
where he has a board
Carrot
of all
recipes?
carrot recipes.
Yes.
All of his
on
carrot
Pinterest.
recipes.
Yeah,
There you go.
that'd be good.
Carrot pie.
Healthy
Yeah.
carrot
Yeah.
shakes.
I could also see him maybe running like a joke blog.
Yeah, that'd be funny too. I
Yeah.
don't know. Bugs Bunny would be
He has
the top
a
of thing.
slam page for Daffy Duck.
Oh yes.
on the
Also,
internet.
maybe can see him as an active member of PETA.
Yes, he
True.
would
Yep.
be an active member of PETA. And he would probably, yeah, he'd be like,
Bunnies
save the
again.
animals.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, Elmer Fudd, you're an idiot.
You're a
And Elmer
terrible
Fudd would be like,
person.
whatever.
All right, I think we got
Okay.
time for one more.
One more? Do you want to draw? Do you want to
Sure.
do the honors?
So purple, right?
Purple.
Homer Simpson.
Ooh, Homer Simpson.
Dope.
Donuts?
Donuts.org.
Donuts.org.
I'm sure there's a thing.
That
for
probably,
Probably.
exists.
Probably.
That's probably
see.
a thing.
I feel like, let's see, what's like a good, like, solid, red-blooded American website?
I could also see him having like a Reddit,
Yes.
I could see that.
like
Surprisingly.
like following the threads, like, but only like silly things, like donut related.
Yeah, have one of those
nuclear power
ridiculous
plants
Reddits
and-
that's like just the weirdest, most obscure threads.
But I could definitely see
I
him
can see
having
that.
a Reddit. He seems like
Yeah.
a Reddit kind of guy to me.
Oh yeah, I could see him just like, I feel like he might be like, I don't know, even like a paid sponsor of like Voodoo or something.
Yep.
Yeah,
that could be it.
Yeah, that
Goes on
could
TV
definitely
doing
be.
commercials for Voodoo or
Yes,
something.
Yeah.
just running around.
Exactly.
I feel like, I mean, like, just knowing Homer Simpson, I feel like his favorite donut there would probably be the one that's got, like, the cookies on the donut.
Ooh, that sounds so good. Or like
Yeah.
if there was some way to like do like beer filled, like I feel like he
A
would probably.
beer-filled donut.
I mean, like I
Yeah.
feel like
How would
that
that
would
not
be
bake
disgusting.
the alcohol out?
Yeah, I
Whoa.
don't know how they would do that.
Beer
Maybe they would
cream.
infuse it.
It tastes
don't know.
disgusting.
All right. Well, unfortunately, we are out of time,
Yeah.
but we will see you again, and we will see you again, and hopefully we will see you again together. Yes. We'll get
So,
that nice
okay, we're
little-
gonna head to commercial break
Alright,
then.
so-
What is a pun, and why does my teacher tell me to stop using them in my essays?
Is there a formula of sorts for analyzing poetry?
If we had to leave Earth, where should we go? Subtracting a negative is like adding a positive. So opposite of an opposite. Two wrongs make a right, I guess. He went to bed, I went to bed. You wouldn't say, me went to bed, unless you're a caveman.
What is the hottest planet in the solar system?
A semicolon is like Wonder Woman. She can work alone. Coolness, cool points. We'll go
Cool points
there.
count a lot in the universal spectrum.
My grandson has fractions, so here's what the directions say.
Oh, what grade are you in?
4th,
You are very, very smart.
Welcome back. We're gonna do some virtual screening here. Now, it's Una's turn to guess, so, you know, it's gonna be, like, pretty intense, but you know what? I'm pretty sure that I am, like, the Supreme Overlord, as we know. I'm the winner, so, I don't know, Una. This one's gonna be, like, this is for your honor. You realize that,
I
right?
gotta win
Like,
that honor
this is
back.
gonna
I
be
mean, I
for
have
your honor,
so little left. I
but,
gotta keep that tiny
like,
bit of dignity.
It's mine, so, I don't know. You
Fine.
ready? You wanna
Alright,
mask up?
All right.
He looks pretty classy today.
I feel classy.
Okay, here we go. This country has one of the happiest cemeteries on the planet, with colorful wooden crosses that have scenes from the deceased's life painted onto them and pleasantly dark poems painted on the crosses as well.
I'm just gonna go with Mexico City.
No.
All right.
Okay, this country is one of the richest countries in gold resources.
Oh no! Oh, I know the country, but I cannot. I've heard both of these facts before, but I cannot think of the country. Is it a country, or do I have to guess like an actual
It's a
city?
country.
Ethiopia.
No. It houses one of the world's largest administrative buildings.
Is it Mexico?
No.
Okay.
The country has one of the largest populations of brown bears on the planet.
What?
Brown bears. Lots of brown bears.
Canada?
No. It's the first country to have an Olympian with a perfect 10 in a gymnastic event.
Russia.
No. It has been voted to have the most beautiful waterfall in the entire world.
Oh no. Oh God. What's the Egypt?
No. It houses the tallest wooden church in the world.
Tallest wooden church. Nigeria.
No.
I'm guessing countries here.
It has, in this country are located 3 clay tablets that are dating back to 5,300 BCE that are said to be written in the earliest known form of writing in the world.
Can I ask for a hint? Was I on the right continent?
Russia was probably the closest one so
Russia.
far.
Wonderful. Okay, so stone tablets. Greece.
No. The country has the second largest outdoor museum in the world.
Who comes up with these facts? All right, let's see. Italy.
No. You're like,
I'm offended.
you're close. Not really. The movie Cold Mountain was filmed there.
What even is Cold Mountain? Poland. Let's
No,
go with
that was
Poland.
probably the closest one. I mean, I'm gonna actually, that's my last clue, but one of the ones here is probably a giveaway. It's gonna be the first nerdy tie-in, but I'm pretty sure this one might help you. Okay. So, the Dracula story was inspired
Transylvania?
Yeah, it's the country of that. I don't know if you know what country that's in.
Nope.
It's Romania.
Oh!
But, okay, I don't know. Do we think she won? I don't know.
No, I didn't win that
I don't think
one.
she won.
I'm
think
gonna
she
admit
lost.
defeat.
I think she failed. Okay, well, we're gonna give you some nerdy tie-ins. You can take off your masks now if you
Well, I'm
want.
crying.
So I'm gonna continue with that. The Dracula story was inspired by a Romanian prince whose name was Vlad Tepes, I think. I'm not sure. I don't speak Romanian,
Typhus.
but
It's not
that's
typhus.
that's not it. But he's most commonly known as Vlad the Impaler due to his tendency to impale his victims on wooden stakes to serve as a warning to his enemies. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Another guy whose name I'm also going to mispronounce, whose name was Petroș Pornaru. He was a Romanian native, and he invented the fountain pen at a young age and designed the Romanian flag. Sounds pretty cool. My kind of guy.
Yeah.
The earliest Homo sapien fossils, at least until recently, were discovered in 2002 in southwestern Romania in what is known as the Cave of Bones. So that's kind of interesting. Romania has the world's second fastest internet connection at 15 megabits per second, so that's pretty neat. Fast internet. That's pretty useful. Romania houses a 130-foot tall statue of the Dacian king Decibel, which is the tallest stone statue in all of Europe.
Well,
so that's
that's
intriguing.
impressive. Good for Romania.
Yeah. A 19-year-old Romanian student recently developed a driverless car system that rivals the Google self-driving car, and it comes at a much cheaper price. Now, this much cheaper price is, a little bit cheaper at $4,000, so, a little bit cheaper. And the modern jet engine was actually invented by Henry Coanda, who is a Romanian native in 1910. So,
Cool.
those
I
are
had
all,
no
those
idea
are all
that
pretty
there was
neat.
so much that Romania had to do with stuff.
So anyway, you didn't quite win, but we're gonna run to commercial, and then when we come back, we're gonna have some cool people to chat with. So commercial break.
Hello. We are back with some friends, as we are prone to have on this show. We have 3 lovely people from Umbrella Corps, which is pretty freaking cool that we have Umbrella Corps in our studio, which is just awesome, first of all.
They're a little scary, if we're being a little honest.
Yes, a little intimidating,
I'm a
intimidating.
little bit intimidated by these large men in black outfits, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So do you want to start by individually telling us a little bit about what your nerd cred is and what makes you nerdy?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll go first. I've been a nerd since I was a kid. I was raised on the Aliens movies. Oh yeah, just plopped me in front of the TV, watched Aliens. Really got me into sci-fi horror, and then got into Stephen King. A lot of horror there, post-apocalypse type stuff, and computers too. I do a lot of computer work ever since I was a kid, so still do.
I am a 3/4 nerd on my dad's side. No, I am the trifecta of nerdism. I've been a big WWE fan. Love since my great uncle was actually on the plane crash with Ric Flair, and yeah. So, and I was also a band geek.
What instruments?
Everything except for the flute.
Wow.
I started with cello. I worked myself with trombone, woodwinds, saxes, and then I started drums in junior high, and I stayed drums all through Riverside Community College and some other stuff, and then I spend my weekends like this. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've been a nerd since birth. My parents raised me on aliens and horror movies and sci-fi, and obsessed with pretty much all the same things that you guys have talked about in the past 20 minutes. So it's been pretty amazing, And then now we get to live the dream of being in costume and having fun with all kinds of people. So
Tell us a little bit about what you do at Umbrella Corps. Tell us, like, what do you do? How big is your organization?
Well,
Stuff like that.
originally it started out with just a couple of us. We decided it was, more fun to be the bad guy than be the good guy. And then people started trying to hand us money for stuff. So we eventually just started just taking the money and giving it to different charities and stuff. So, I mean, we love getting dressed up for these events. We go to so many different things. I mean, we still got something later too.
Yep.
So, and we show up and we collect money for all kinds of different charities. And again, being the bad guy is always fun because it's something different, something new. Not everybody, sees the bad guy. And then when they see us out there, having fun and just acting like a fool, then they're like, oh, he's not so bad.
They get into it. They want a picture, right?
He's okay.
What kind of charities do you guys typically donate to?
We've worked with several different ones. We've donated to several different ones, such as Lone Survivor and Wounded Warrior, which are both benefit veterans and their families and things like that. One of the big ones we do is at Comic-Con as well, which is Pop Culture Classroom. It used to be a comic book classroom, and they've switched it up back and forth. But it's a really cool literacy course for kids that teaches through comic books and different things like that. So we're passing on the nerdisms and stuff. So it's a lot of fun, and I mean, we raise a lot of money for stuff like that, and it makes us happy to do things. So
absolutely,
we really
anyone willing to have us, for any sort of charity, willing to help them out, just get out there, raise some money, and then give it back.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Sweet.
So, why did you guys choose to join Umbrella Corp in the first place?
Well, again, originally it was me and a buddy of mine. We kind of started the movement, so to speak. We were at Denver Zombie Crawl one year, and there was a couple of us dressed like this, and my buddy decked out his car, and then we started getting bigger and adding people, got bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, who doesn't want to join the evil organization that starts the zombie apocalypse, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. For me, it was, I saw him at Comic-Con in 2014, and I really liked what they were doing, and, I needed a hobby, so.
True fan became a member.
Right, yeah.
That is
absolutely.
impressive.
Absolutely.
I started about 2 years ago. I'm not a big fan of Halloween. So I was dragged to a zombie crawl. I'm from Southern California, so I've never seen anything like it. So to be how I am, I was going to basically be a zombie hunter if everybody else is going to be a zombie, just to show my disapproval. And I walked into a group of about 20 of them, and then it was like, I can do this. So I had a basic costume, which was the SWAT style or the assault style.
Yeah.
And then I got the video game, which is Raccoon City. And so I picked a character from the video game, made my own costume, and just went more nerdy than I ever thought I could
Super,
before.
right?
Yeah, Gabe here actually is currently dressed as one of the characters from one of the video games in the line. It's Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. It's a mouthful. He plays the character Beltway, and he does an amazing job. I love the blue eyes. That was an amazing touch. Whole thing he pretty much made himself. So I mean,
That's so cool.
it's pretty spectacular. We're always we nerd out at him showing up to our events dressed up like that because we're like, oh, I like that guy. Oh wait, he's part of us. That's cool. So I mean, and like myself, most of my stuff was either things that I had on me whenever I got out of the military or things that I purchased. I mean, some things we sew together. The patches and everything we've designed ourselves and had custom made and stuff, which we do sell whenever we go to events and things. We sell patches and stickers and T-shirts and a whole slew of things. So we got all kinds of fun stuff, and I mean it's it ends up working. I mean, and we kind of customize everything to kind of fit our own character that we've created.
That's amazing.
I said between the two of us, we've created our own characters for this. We do have stuff that we do as well, other characters from the games or movies for that matter. But typically, this is me. I made this character. I've been doing this for like 8 years now. So
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
yeah, we love it.
Absolutely.
So you want to talk about your costume a little bit?
Yeah, so I'm basically the red shirts of the Umbrella universe. If you see them in the second movie, they're all up there on the wall. They also have the hatchet vest on, and they basically end up being cannon fodder for the onslaught of zombies and humans trying to escape. So I was like, well, I'll try this out. Let's see where it goes. So and it turned out really well. I got most stuff off of Amazon. What else stuff you can find? The patches, the umbrella specific patches you can find on eBay or you can find on Amazon. And then just a little bit of creativity, you know, Velcro and some sewing and, you know, a few bloody fingers. And I had a costume. So, yeah, absolutely. But no, it was a lot of fun putting the costume together. I think that was the coolest piece, is putting the costume together and then putting it on for the first time. You're like, it's like, I look really awesome. Like I could take on anybody, you know, if somebody doesn't bite me, you know, if I don't get bit or anything.
Awesome. Okay. Well, that's super cool. So we've got one more question. If you guys could create a virus in the world of Resident Evil, what would that virus do?
Important question.
That's a tough one. I got to think about it.
You can be as evil as you want.
I don't know, one that eliminates traffic?
That would be.
You know, when I'm driving down the road, then all of a sudden there's, you know, they just go away. That's probably a good one. I think that'd be very effective.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in Colorado these days, with everyone moving here.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
Terrible.
I think almost like a real life truth serum, like where nobody could tell a lie. Like you get injected with it. It's like liar, liar every day for, you know, everybody on planet Earth. That would be interesting to see.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go truly evil and say uncontrollable sneezing.
I like that. I like that one.
Oh god, that'd be terrible too.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Well, unfortunately, we are out of time, which is a bummer because you guys are freaking awesome.
Thank you.
But we've got a commercial to roll too, so
do you want to come join us on our other set to do
Sure.
a demo?
Sure, absolutely. Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right.
For Alyssa White, painting was not her first job.
Went to the reserves and ended up going to Desert Storm.
Or even her second.
Then I ended up getting into the financial industry in real estate.
But she had good reason to change after the real estate market crashed several years ago.
Living through that and watching people lose so much and having that bubble burst made me really disenchanted with that industry because I saw so many people losing everything on a daily basis, and I didn't really want to be a part of that.
As a single mom, financing a new education would be hard, if not impossible. But a good friend told her,
here is an opportunity through the WIN program, which is Work Initiative Now program. They're sending people to Emily Griffiths for the building trades, and they're pretty much paying the whole thing.
Alyssa jumped at the chance for a new career. And what did she think of the program?
It was an absolutely wonderful program. The instructors that Emily Griffiths has are truly artists, in my opinion. It was awesome what they know, what they taught, what they shared. I loved it. It was a 4-month program and got a job.
Right away, she was working.
Now I work at Hegum Lindquist Paint Company.
A family-run business that's been around for quite some time.
My dad started the company in 1949.
Ron Lundquist says at the time, not many women were in the painting business.
Very few. In the late 80s, early 90s, that there would be 1 or 2 that would come through.
Now, over 65 years later,
my name is Ruth Ann Lundquist-Zuger, and I'm the president of Hegum Lundquist.
Ruth Ann has strong feelings about women in the construction industry.
Painting is a great industry trade for women because of their skill set that they bring to the table, their organization, their attention to detail, and their cleanliness. Really helps on a painting job.
For Alyssa, she has found a new calling.
I really enjoy the work. I didn't think I would as much as I did because it is physically demanding. You come home dog tired at the end of the day, but when people ask at the end of the day, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm dog tired, but I'm good.
And what does she have to tell other women who might be interested in this field?
Oh, do it. Do it, do it, do it.
With the help of Emily Griffith, Alyssa now sees her future with a fresh new look.
Hello, friends! We are back and we have computers this time and we are just kind of floating, which is pretty cool.
Look at us.
Yeah.
So, as you know, we did some Easter eggs before and we're going to do some more with our fond new friends. So, Una, do you want to start us off?
I think I'm going to start us out. So we're going to start with the Kevin Bacon number on Google, which is pretty exciting because Kevin Bacon is important. Let's go with Billy Crystal. Crystal. Bacon number. That is not how you spell bacon. Billy Crystal bacon number. Let's see. 2. That's not
Intriguing.
bad.
I wonder what's it through. Oh, through John Goodman, and Kevin Bacon.
Well, there you go.
And what exactly is a bacon number?
Bacon number is your
Degrees of
distance from
separation
Kevin
from
Bacon.
Kevin
Ah, 6
Who
degrees
has
of
interactions? And yeah.
Let's see. Try someone else.
Isn't supposedly everyone within like 7?
Yeah,
Yeah, 6 or 7, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah.
6 of Kevin Bacon. What's
Try
another
someone else.
celebrity? Whose name can I spell? Let's see. Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. Let's see what her bacon number is.
Also 2. So Britney Spears and Eve appeared in the making of What's Going On, and then Eve and Kevin Bacon appeared in The Woodsman.
Awesome.
There you go.
Okay,
Important
so
stuff.
if we come over to my screen, I'm on the SoundClick website. It's called soundclick.com. And as we discussed last time, we've got the Konami code, which, if you don't remember, is up, up, down, down, left, right, B-A, and we get bacon! Because who doesn't like bacon? And then we get to eat the bacon. Look at us eating that bacon. Just like the bacon number, except
Bacon's
that this is
delicious.
real bacon. So if we go over to our third screen,
Okay.
we can try out something pretty neat on Google as well, which is actually going to take us to the old Google homepage. I think it's Google in 1998.
Ah.
If we do Google in 1998, it will actually take us to what Google looked like in 1998.
Which
so
is
that's
pretty
pretty
awesome.
cool, and also like much less flashy, but also less busy. So, you know, I'm kind of a fan.
Whose idea was it to invite
feels
umbrella
weird.
people and then give them a laptop?
So we'll have you guys try the next Google one as well, which is called the Zerg Rush. So if you Google Zerg Rush.
Okay.
Zerg Rush. I'm not familiar with that one.
StarCraft.
Oh, well, see, that's why
Uh-oh.
I don't
Nerds
play.
emerge.
Oh, is my nerd leaking? I think my
Oh, what was it? Zerg Rush?
Yeah, Zerg Rush.
So you can actually play this once it comes up.
Yeah.
So the zeros are going to come and you can fire at
Oh
them.
no, what do
Oh,
I
it
do?
is
I think
Oh,
it's
there
the
you go.
space bar.
Oh.
No,
Nope,
what is
nope.
it? Is it the arrow
Nope,
keys?
I ruined that.
Perhaps
you
just your
click it
mouse.
with your
If you just
mouse?
click
There
with
you
your
go.
Clicking
mouse.
on it.
There you go.
So as you can see, this game is like insanely challenging on Google. But
crushing
you
your
can also
search
see
results.
that I think we were doing maybe okay. But it like destroys all of the search results. So
It does.
Which is pretty freaking cool. I mean,
I'm not winning at this game.
No, it's taking you.
Una, do you want to show us the next
All right, let's try this one's an oldie but a goodie. That's also Google. Askew. Tilt. And it's odd because it's really it's very like subtle.
Yeah, it's just
You
like,
see it and you're like something's not right, but you're not quite sure what at first. Then you're like, look at that, something's askew.
okay. If we come over to mine, I definitely can't spell. But if you do the loneliest number is, oh look, the loneliest number is
It's
1.
one.
As per the song. But you know,
pretty good.
it's like it goes 1 is the loneliest number. I don't know the exact thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like this one
you
actually.
know that one's sad.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It's one of the
If we
ones
go
I've
on to
actually
the next
done
one,
before.
ooh, this one is going to be fun. We're going to get Google to do a barrel roll. This is one of the better known ones of the Google ones. But
Yeah.
if we go to our screen over here, okay, let's see.
Got it?
It's actually going to
Nope.
be this screen over here. I don't know if that's the one that we're
That's
on.
not the right screen. That would be.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect,
Okay,
okay.
let's see.
I like that one. There we go.
Go
That
Google.
one's nice.
Brings
Thank
me
you,
back to
Star
like war
Fox.
flashbacks of playing Star Fox on 64 and just hearing do a barrel roll over and over
Every
and
3
over.
seconds.
Yeah,
That's all
right.
you hear.
Okay, it's your turn.
All right.
Ooh, this one looks like
roll.
probability, perhaps.
Let's start with roll a die. Is it roll a die? All right, roll a die. Oh. Oh.
I'll get you a
oh.
random number.
It's a random
nice.
number generator.
There you go.
I'm going with 3.
Oh,
See,
can we
this-
get it to roll like a D6? Or I mean,
Yeah.
it's rolling a D6. So could we get it to roll like a D20
I don't know.
or
Let's see. Let's see.
roll a? Can we do like
Right?
roll a 10-sided die?
Die? Nah.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Gonna
it's a
work.
bummer.
Well,
All right.
that's okay. But we've got another probability one where we can flip a coin.
Which is pretty cool.
As
Oh,
you can
that's a
see,
good one.
it will flip the coin
Heads.
for me.
Heads.
See, there you go. Google settling arguments.
And not only is it a cool, like,
Tails.
it has a really cool, like, coin.
Yeah, like
Little
what is
nice
that
coin design. Yeah.
Right?
Okay, if we go over here,
I think I got this. It's
okay, let's see if we switch over to this screen. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
actually already
So we typed in blink HTML,
You don't have to hit anything. And it's
which, as you
blinking
can see,
HTML.
Oh, that's.
Oh, so it picks
that's
up anywhere
kinda
it says
trippy.
HTML or blink, and then it blinks it. Or if it
that's
sees the
so
HTML.
silly.
That's pretty trippy, man. All right, let's. Anagram. Nagaram. Sure.
I
Why
will
not?
nagaram.
I would nagaram. I mean,
Silly, silly. And if we come over to mine, as any Google user knows, a Google screen says, if we come to the middle one, yeah,
Ooh,
middle.
giving it away. This one.
As you can see, it says I'm feeling lucky, which every Google user knows does some pretty silly stuff. But if you go here and just mouse over it, I'm feeling trendy. What else am I feeling today? I'm feeling artistic. I always feel artistic, but I feel especially artistic today. And let's see if it's gonna work. Oh, darn it.
let's try it on mine because I apparently am feeling playful. Let's see what that brings us to. I clicked it, and we got Robert Morg's 78th birthday with nothing on it.
I'm feeling doodly. But as you can see, it does some pretty neat stuff.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, supposedly, you can go to some pretty exciting things. Let's see.
Okay. Ooh, Una, do you want to show us that one?
Let me.
If you type in this link.
www. We are going to a different one. We've got www.google.com/WEBHP question mark HL equals XX minus. Let's see. Let's
put,
try
like-
pirate.
There you go.
Ah, that's so funny.
Oh, I like it. Search. I be feeling lucky. I always be feeling lucky. I'm Irish.
Okay.
All right.
If we slide over to mine in the middle, I've got
We got
Google
some
Maps
exciting stuff
booted
going
up.
down over on Bridget's screen.
Perhaps, yes, okay. So let's see, Google Maps. I should be able to go to some pretty neat places. So we were talking about Doctor Who earlier, so we're gonna go find ourselves at the TARDIS, maybe. It's not taking me to the correct TARDIS. I'm supposed to be able to just search. Oh, here we go, let's try this again. I definitely searched the wrong thing. We're looking up Earl's Court Station, and if we drop our little orange man down here at the Earl's Court Station, the internet's being slow today, which is, you know, always particularly
That's
useful.
okay.
But I should be able to see the TARDIS and get inside of it. But of course, it doesn't want to work for me, does it?
Let's see if I can take us to Diagon Alley.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
If you guys go on YouTube on yours, we're gonna try that too.
And let's see where this takes
Oh,
us.
we found the actual umbrella cord.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Awesome.
I don't remember where it is.
Oh.
Oh, well, we had so much fun doing Easter eggs that we lost track of time. So, we are here with Umbrella Corps. This is Nerd Necessities Network. These are our resident nerds.
Look at how beautiful they are.
Everything is amazing.
Thank you, gentlemen,
Thank
for
you.
joining us
Of course.
today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
We
of
appreciate
course.
it.
Bye.
Bye.